Greetings. Dreams are great, but they are only dreams, short lived for most. Dreams simply do not come true just because you dream them. It takes demanding work to make your dreams a reality. It requires being steadfast, which ultimately creates innovation. When I started my journey at UMGC, I had no idea what to expect. I had so many high hopes and dreams. However, little did I know the world would be facing a global pandemic. I was determined that no matter what comes my way, I would persevere. Until one day, I became emotionally and mentally paralyzed, with emotions I could not even express. There were days I could barely get out of bed, while suffering in silence from PTSD and depression, while unknowingly being afraid to even admit to myself that I was falling apart at the seams. I lost the desire to live until one day I called my success coach and she was not available. Fortunately, there was another success coach who I spoke with, and she listened to me as well as encouraged me from her own personal life struggles. At that moment, I realized that I am not alone, that I have formed a bond during and after our conversation based on us sharing the same diagnosis. I have a student body of members who have offered unwavering support towards my education and wellness. The professors, faculty, and many colleagues whom I had the great pleasure to work closely with, especially UMGC Student Council Board, which I had the awesome privilege to serve 3 terms. College has provided me more than just an education, but a bonus was establishing relationships and gaining experiences that will follow me to the next level of my journey. Thank you, graduates, family and loved ones, staff, faculty members, administrators, and others who has made these 3 years rewarding. It is my deepest honor to deliver this commencement address for this incredible student body. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." The other day I had a meeting at school where I teach, and the topic of discussion was, what makes a student successful? I sat in my seat pondering the question. When it was my time to address the room, I felt compelled to state one must identify one's purpose, foster a growth mindset, and lastly, have courage. How without purpose? One does not have a clear direction. It is vital to know what you want and what you're striving towards. Everyone in this room today began their journey with all 3 elements. Primarily, when we look at the word purpose, what comes to mind? Purpose derives from the reasons behind why something is done, created, or for which something exists. You must create your own purpose in life and stay committed because your existence depends on it if you intend to become the person you were destined to be. Secondly, fostering a growth mindset is a matter of creating, solidifying, and fostering one's ability to believe what is eternal can reflect externally through dedication and hard work. I know without a doubt you and I would not be standing here today if we had forfeited our mindset. It takes determination and perseverance to continue when you're facing life crisis, family situations, and work while trying to balance them all at the same time. The many countless hours you spent on studying, completing projects, writing assignments, only to repeat the same cycle within hours. Which leads me to the last element, courage. One must have the mental capacity to acquire the strength to venture, persevere, and withstand fear or difficulty. I am sure if we were to ask those sitting next to us, or if we took a poll, I believe everyone in the room will agree that we all have faced some level of adversity, and more importantly, the stigma of fear, and being unsure of the future once we graduate. Most of us experience these feelings throughout our journey, but it is normal to feel this way. My personal journey consisted of all 3 rationales, and I had to make the decision after I came out from a deep depression that I wanted to graduate in the spring of 2023. I knew I had 38 remaining credits, which consisted of lower level electives and a few general studies. I enrolled through Sophia Learning and worked hard to complete the courses outlined by my senior success coach, Stacy Graves. We had a plan, and we put that plan into action. I did, and I put it into practice. I successfully completed all of my remaining courses within 90 days. It left me sleep deprived and extraordinary little strength to do anything else. However, I continue to tell myself every day, Barbara, it is only for a season. It is only for a season. It took identifying my purpose, fostering a growth mindset, and having the courage to stand here today before my fellow graduates, faculty, and administration to proudly say, I did it. One last thing I would like to leave with you is, as you leave here today and you go on to the next stage of your life, keep in mind, you may experience failure because failure is part of the growing process. However, use that failure as a stepping stone to your next success in life. Please continue to persevere, and you will experience a series of successes along with failures that will enable you to grow and accomplish remarkable things in life. Thank you.